Turning overseas now, the long simmering tensions between India and Pakistan are heating up.
Hi, my name is Seby. I've been interested in the India-Pakistani conflict for many years. Now I get the chance to visit India with my camera crew and show you the rich history of the conflict. Come along! It all started right here in 1757 when the East India Company, controlled by the British, took over India as one of their colonies. Their harsh rule over the course of the 2 decades caused conflict throughout the country.
The British had monopolies on many products, military problems emerged due to poor decisions by the British, and most importantly, the Hindus and Muslims were fighting and have continued to.
On August 14, 1947, the independence of Pakistan was declared. Chaos occurred. Muslims were attacked by their Hindu neighbors, and Hindus were attacked by their Muslim neighbors. 500,000 people died in this violence. This was a wake-up call to the world that the problem in India and Pakistan was emerging. After Pakistan finally gained their independence, there were many people who didn't know which country they should side with. This included the rulers of nearly 700 states that belonged to India. One of these states was Kashmir.
Well, the people had a month to decide where they wanted to go. Kashmir, one of the native states of India, was stuck. Both Pakistan and India claimed the region. Pakistan backed a Muslim rebellion in the province, and India sent troops to support its Hindu prince.
This resulted in a border war which ended a year later with a ceasefire. There was still tension, and a second war over Kashmir was fought in 1965.
In 1971, a nationalist movement was formed in Pakistan and overthrew the government. Indian troops came into aid and then captured 90,000 Pakistani troops. During all this time, there was a conflict between the East and the West Pakistan. The main problem was that even though the East Pakistan had a larger population, the West had the central government. East Pakistan declared itself the nation of Bangladesh. On December 7, 1971, this caused a civil war between the two independent countries. Indian forces sided with Bangladesh. This caused Pakistan forces to surrender and lost 1/7 of their area.
During the nuclear panic, there was still tension about Kashmir. In 1999, war broke out again in Kashmir, which made people anxious about nuclear war.
In 1974, India exploded its first nuclear weapon. Pakistan, paranoid by this, created their own nuclear program. This caused worldwide panic.
After 9/11, the religious rival countries began peace talks, an attempt to address the problems over the years. In November 2003, India and Pakistan agreed to a full ceasefire in Kashmir. These talks continued through terrorist problems to 2009.
However, with constant terrorist attacks by both countries, an invasion of the ceasefire, peace between the two countries looks minuscule. In October 2014, the conflict escalated as India accused Pakistan of initiating the shelling of cross-border targets, stating that the Indian soldiers returned gunfire in response. Pakistan declared that India had started the attack.
As peace seems so near, with the talks between the two continuing, the violence never seems to stop.
Also, just like 50 years ago, the government's minimal responses to natural disasters has heated the citizens. Just recently, at least 10 Indian and Pakistani soldiers and civilians were killed in the violence. About 10,000 civilians living on the villages on the Indian side of the border fled their homes because of the fighting.
Oh, I didn't see that. The future for India and Pakistan is improving, yet being held back by the acts of terrorism and hate crimes. And in my opinion, by splitting Kashmir evenly and continuing peace talks, India and Pakistan can one day become friends again.